everybody, my name is Rachel O'Leary and Stacy has asked me to host the KimberBell Love Notes Mystery Quilt Along and I am so excited! What exactly is it? You might be wondering. It is so mysterious that you think of all the questions. What is it? How long will it take? What will it look like when it's done? What kind of fabrics are we going to be using? What kind of techniques? What skill level? All the things. And in this video, I'm going to answer all of those frequently asked questions for you. So let's just run through a few of the questions that we can give you info on. All right, let's start with the big question. When will the quilt along start? It starts on August 3rd. And that brings me to my next question is how long will the quilt along be? It is a 6-week commitment. However, if you find that you're a busy bee over the summer, it will be re-released 6 weeks after August 3rd as a full kit with all the patterns and everything all in one big kit and caboodle. And here is the pressing question. What will it look like? No, they will not tell us what it looks like. It is a mystery quilt along and they are very adamant that it remains a mystery. So nobody knows what it looks like. There is not even any leaks of information out there. You can't even Google on the dark wide web. What is it going to look like? Please tell me I'm dying. They will not tell us. The only thing that they've given us is the fabric, and then they threw us a little bone with this birdie quilted pillow with a little bird applique situation on the front, and that's about it. They hinted to it a little bit in the KimberBell video that we posted earlier, and it's just very vague. So who knows? And that is all part of the fun. Now here's another question. How hard will it be? Honestly, I did a little bit of digging to try and figure out the level of difficulty for this, and I could find zilcho information. There is nothing out there that says it's going to be super hard or super easy or intermediate. It has no information. However, that being said, I'm a beginning quilter and I'm just diving in with both feet. Even if you're not a quilter, but the thought of doing a fun weekly mystery quilt along is appealing to you, I beg you, join us. It will be so fun. You won't want to miss out. And the community that you build with a quilt along is just so fun. So if you're not an experienced quilter, or if you don't have any experience sewing, don't let that stop you. I'm going to do video tutorials for each week and each block to guide you through the process, so you're not going to be alone. Plus, the beauty of a quilt along is there's just a community of us doing the same thing, and it's all going to be unique to you. Here's another question. How big will it be? You know, they actually told us. Surprisingly, they've been vague on everything else, but it is going to be 40 inches by 40 inches. So that makes a nice little crib quilt size blanket. However, with all of the little embellishments and the embellishment kit, that leads me to believe that it's going to be more of a wall hanging, because you're not going to want to be snuggling with zippers and strings with clothespins and all sorts of other stuff. It's not going to be a cuddle up by the fireplace blanket. It'll be more of a hang it up and enjoy it. However, I'm not a super big fan of wall hangings, and I would probably find a way to showcase it in my house without legitimately committing a 40 by 40 inch square of my wall to this quilt. So anyone out there who's like, I'm not really a wall hanging kind of person, neither am I, but I will find a way to repurpose it because it's going to be awesome. All right, so that leads me to this question. How does this all work? It's simple. Every week, starting August 3rd, you are going to get one love note. And in that love note is going to be your quilt pattern. Prior to August 3rd, you will have already received your quilt kit with all of the supplies you will need for the entire quilt along. So you just go in your box and your quilt pattern is going to say, grab blah, 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 and here's your pattern, yada, yada. You're going to dig in your box, blah, 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 grab what you need, and then you're going to just assemble that quilt block for the week. On August 3rd, you will get your first love note. You can either pick it up from Mimi's Quilting Cottage directly, or you can have her mail them to your house. You can only pick them up 1 week at a time though, no cheating. You only get one per week. Remember, if you don't do the whole 6 weeks, there's a re-release coming out at the end where you can purchase the whole thing. Now you may be wondering, where can I buy a kit? Well, that's simple too. You can go to mimisquiltingcottage.com and purchase it there. I will post a link in the video comments here so you can go directly to that page. You can also go into or call Mimi's Quilting Cottage directly and just place an order over the phone and just pre-order. Now here's another question. Can I still participate if I don't live in town? Absolutely. The beauty of this quilt along is most of the interaction of the quilt along is going to be done on Mimi's Quilting Cottage Facebook page. We can send you your kit in the mail. We can mail out your patterns to you. We don't want you to miss out just because you live too far away to come stop by the shop directly. So, if you don't live in town, you can still participate. You're not missing anything extra that any of us locals will be participating in. Think of it as getting happy mail every Monday, and it's just a small project to keep you quilting each week. I am so excited that Mimi's Quilting Cottage is able to offer such a fun mystery quilt along. I cannot wait to see what it's going to look like when it's all finished. Now, I sincerely hope that you will all join me on our fun journey together. If you have any other thoughts or questions that I didn't answer, please feel free to drop them in the comments below and we can get all those questions answered to you as soon as we can. Thanks and have a great day, everybody.